welcome back to Masodi Esports Championship 2021, and we are here with the final day, the final night, where the matches will be decided from the teams, the top 16 teams. Let's see what sort of action is going to come in. Fast-paced action that we are going to be witnessing. I think teams are trying to get into their drop locations right about now. I think the early drop locations coming in from STZ Esports and AKT. Two of these teams are literally in the top end places right about now, so they are not at all going to worry much about these matches, because these are the last four matches. I think AKT right about now without a chicken dinner sitting in that first place, or if I'm not sure, second place, because of not having a chicken dinner. But let's see how the matches are going to go tonight. With that, we got to talk about TM7, the other team that has been having a lot of consistency and having those chicken dinners, one chicken dinner to be precise. I think the only team that has a double chicken dinner right now is STZ Esports. And sorry if my voice is not that clear, and sometimes I might go silent all of a sudden because I'm not feeling well today. But with that, let's see. I'm here right now to witness this final day of Masodi Esports Championship 2021, and we'll be seeing how the rest of the teams are going to follow through. And looking at the table, let's have a quick glimpse of the table on how the matches are. How the standings are, who's at the bottom and who has a chance to come to the top. I think right about now, I think from places, what do I say? From places fourth to maybe eighth, fourth to maybe ninth. Sorry, fourth to maybe 11th. Actually, all of these teams actually have a chance to come back if they have one proper chicken dinner from either one of the matches. That's going to be NA ISSL, NA Urbu, RGC Deno, LND Esports. Mount Olympus has 71 points. OBMF Esports with the chicken dinner has 74 points. SDZ Esports in fifth, having a total points of 82. NRC Infinity Club in fourth, having total points of 82. And then we got in third, Max SL Family, the underdogs. That is only there's two underdog teams in the top 5 position. That's going to be RGC Yakutski and Max SL Family. So 89 points coming in from them. SL Family, I think they have had a total placement and passive game. They're not having much kills under their name, just 35 kills and 54 placement only. And looking at the other teams, that's going to be E2S TM7 and RGC Yakutski, 50 kills, 45 placements, 95 total points. That's like the perfect standing. That's like the perfect standings coming in from these two teams. But let's see for how far can they perform. So right now, my keen eye is going to be on SDZ Esports, RGC Yakutski, E2ST M7, and NRC Infinity Club, as well as Max SL Family. So let's not forget two Sri Lankan teams trying to bring pride to their nation right about now. But looking at the Maldivian team, still, I don't think, will this be the historic night actually? Will tonight be the historic night where a Sri Lankan team winning first time a Maldivian tournament? This will be the actual first time that a Sri Lankan team has been able to win. I mean, we have witnessed RGC Crew Challenge. I think that was the last tournament. Yeah, RGC Crew Challenge, which was really intense. Actually, NRC Esports had it in their hand, but my, what a comeback coming in from RGC OPEX in that last and final game to sweep up the championship title right from the hands of NRC Esports, to prove again that Maldivian teams are in the domination. But let's see tonight. Let's find out if there is some new team in the sense. That's definitely going to be RGC Yakutski, a team that has never come on top. I have never seen a team like this, RGC Yakutski, since I think SWPL. We have been able to witness RGC Yakutski. Amazing plays coming in from these young lads. We saw Mad in those top kill leaders. We saw intensity with some intense gun skills. So these players are literally giving their best right about now, and they are here to make a name out of themselves, to make their nation proud. So let's see how it's going to go. And we have team number 19 over here. That's going to be OPMF Esports, who's sitting in the top 7 positions, like I told. And looking at the zone, it's going to be a Yasnaya Polyana zone. Might as well shift around there. But looking at Team SL Family, they were actually on the Novo Bridge, if I was not wrong. And now they have headed right towards the zone without going in towards Novo. They are directly going in towards the side of Kameshki. So they are going to play this really safe right about now. So that's an amazing thing to see. I mean, that was actually a U-turn. I think once the zone came in, they must have decided going all the way to Novo is not worth it. They can secure some place inside the zone right about now. So that's actually a smart move coming in from SL Family. But with that, let's see LND on the other hand side. Another top team in Lanka is not able to show their outstanding performance. And right about here, we have the SL family who's having that DP. I think that's going to be Yaya who's sitting in third position. I think their driving skills are going a bit off the clock, but should be okay. I think 35 kills, 89 total points. So they have come up on top mostly with those placement points. I think a total of 54 placement points. And right now, they are going to be looting out Kameshki as well as the compound surrounding Kameshki. So it's not going to be much of a problem for them for the moment. With that, they have the loot. I think they are short on medkits and healables only, so that shouldn't be a problem for them. But let's see how well can they perform as well. With that, there is no early fights at all since this is the last day. I think this is the most calm and quiet day that we'll be witnessing today. I mean, on the first day, we saw so many quick early fights coming in, and I think we will be able to see Urbu also with their full squad. I mean, they were not able to come in the last and final game, so this time, sorry, let's see how Urbu is able to perform as well. With that, I think the rest of the teams will be looting up as much as possible until the first zone closes in. So we got, I think, the first zone closing in almost approximately in 3 seconds. So we got Mount Olympus, the mountain that was able to sweep up the chicken dinner from the Kings of Miramar. That's going to be TM7 who lost such a bad chicken dinner which they had in their arm due to a few communication errors. If I was not wrong, talking to the team after the matches, it was due to one small error. You can lose a chicken dinner, is what they told. So definitely that had been a big impact for them. But let's see how they are able to overcome that mistakes and rectify their team into getting better positions, getting better placement and kills. With that, Mount Olympus, another team that we have to keep a keen eye on. That's going to be Axum's team over here. Simanto Zegots and Beidou was able to get that chicken dinner in Miramar, sweeping it off the hands of TM7 and come into that top 7 position. So 71 total points for Mount Olympus, sitting in 7th place. So they still have a chance in this. Everyone, literally, this is the most tight final that I'll be ever witnessing, because most of the finals it was always a huge marker. And like now, shots being fired in for TM7. I think TM7 will be trying to get some shots fired. I think Hightails decides to drop by and get a few shots. I think Axum is low on HP, but Hightails, he needs to play it really safe right about now. But let's see if Hightails is able to do something. The rotation should be coming in. We're now down with 50 HP, and now TM7 as usual with their rotations coming in. It's gonna be really hard for them. But let's see if they are going to pursue this fight, or they're going to take a different motive, a different angle. Let's see, only time will tell. With that, the rotations are keen, and the rotations are which is very important. So right now, full speed is on. The McLaren is in going ahead with TM7 Eddie with that gold and white McLaren. Definitely going to be expensive looking at the color combination of it. But let's see how TM7 is going to rotate themselves into a better position. That being said, I think yeah, and Hightails, he actually gets blown up over there. That is not what you see. Yeah, I was not exactly sure if you were there. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw it and I was actually confused. Was that a bug or something, or was that a kill by another team?
That was actually a kill. Mount Olympus was able to kill off Hightails. I mean, the rotation's going wrong. I don't know what was Hightails thinking there. I mean, he was slowing there for too long, and look at that, another player getting shot off.
Oh,
That's
no,
going to be
this is not looking good.
TM7 is absolutely not looking good. What is happening? What is actually happening for this team right about now? This is not what we would have expected from them this early on, and TM7 is literally faltering right about now. But let's see if the only two players remaining is going to be Kara and Eddie to survive this through. And with that, we got some shots fired from the side of Infinity Club Sky 9.
Right now we are seeing INC in action. They are currently holding this top of the roof. There's no one really to contest at this moment. They are just playing for chilling right now, but if any other team comes, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give a hard fight here. Right, Monkey?
Think you're right. We'll be seeing how Infinity Club can hold this ground. I think they have a really good position in terms of their players. But looking at TM7, I think that's the only team who who is having a real mess tonight in their first ever match. And I think Akatsuki is going to be happy about those two finishes that came through. And Akatsuki, what an amazing rotation coming in from them all the way from the high-end mountains. They dropped off in Gatka, and now they're coming in from the side of Seveni. And let's not forget WTF also coming with some beautiful rotations onto that side. But look at how crowded right about now. The whole map is literally crowded. And Urbu going in towards the side of TM7, if I'm not wrong. So TM7 should be paying attention to that angle. So let's see Wish going in with their rotations. Should be able to spot out players in that two mountains. But let's see in the two shack. But let's see how Wish is going to. Oh, that's some bad driving coming in from Wish. So Zuba, on this first match of tonight, who do you have your money on? Maybe some team you might be thinking might get the first chicken dinner.
Currently playing like I'm not sure, but I think I'll still have my money on Team 7 for now until they get eliminated. But afterwards, I don't know.
So definitely TM7 with just two man will have to keep up the hopes of Zuba. But let's see. I think I'm gonna put my money on RGC Akatsuki since they have not even been able to get that one chicken dinner. Let's see if they are able to do something out of tonight. And look at that rotations coming in from Urbu all the way to the center of the map. I mean that is some clean rotations coming in from them. I think what matters most in a competitive scenario is the rotations that you take, and right about now we'll have to see how TM7 is going to play this through. I think Mount Olympus, all four of them were in one car. I was not exactly sure, but I think as far as I can remember and recall it, I think Mount Olympus had all four players in one car. So if Hightails actually had a little bit of support, all four of those players could have been taken down from Mount Olympus, but they easily lose two players. And losing Hightails and Renown, the two entry fraggers, if I'm not wrong, will be a big impact for the team. But let's see how they are able to perform with them on their loss. And with that, we can see Equinox, another team, Nabi, Nub, Takuru and Sen over here, another underdog team who has come into numerous finals, but they are still looking and lacking for those top spots. Mubu? With that, we got SDZ Esports, the team that has been able to get two chicken dinners, the only team that is having two chicken dinners under their name. So the rotations and the lead coming in from Mifzal, getting the edges. I mean, this guy is known to play the edges mostly because once the hard shift comes in, he'll be moving in forward. But right now, Mount Olympus having one kill and OPMF Esports having one kill. So that's going to be really easy for themselves. But let's see, two kills. That's going to be 2 points under their name. So not going to be really hard in that case. So with that, looking at the zone, I think this is probably the most crowded zone that we'll be witnessing in Yasnaya, Polyana. All the teams will have, and I think Aksam spots out INC T-Rex, who's right above in that building with that mini 14 and 8 scope. He can actually do some serious damage onto his INC T-Rex. Might be waiting for the correct time to get the knock. The correct opportunity is what he might be waiting for. But let's see how easy going to perform in tonight, being the last day. So what I realized by most of these teams is they take the last day pretty serious, Uba.
Oh, I see. The last day is the time to try fight for the title. Is it?
Yeah, that's how most of the
So,
teams are playing right now.
so as far as I remember, in the last tournament or something, like the last day was the day that which decided which team won. Am I right,
Yeah,
Monkey?
yeah. This your picks with an amazing chicken dinner. Oh, the knocks coming in from INC T-Rex. He actually thought that he won't be spotted out, but he gets spotted out with that prone position and he gets knocked out, but the revive should be coming through. So Aksam is going to be safe for the moment, but again they are down to one car. They just destroyed the other car, so we'll have to see how they are going to rotate with just one vehicle under their name. Oh, Aksam again goes down through the smoke. Infinity T-Rex doing some damage. We have known this guy to deal a whole lot of damage for the side of Infinity Club, but let's see if Infinity Club is able to secure these kills of Mount Olympus.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Mount Olympus as right now because it's the second time he got knocked and he's still holding this angle really nicely by Team Infinity Club. And he's trying to get another pick or player down. Like he's trying to find that player, but no, he's not in the vision yet. And now we are seeing Psycho trying to push a bit. Correction, Sky 9 trying to push a bit, but now he's going to be falling back a little bit. But now that's going to be a little bit of advantage for the NRC Infinity Club.
Yeah. It's an Infinite Club, and with that, we'll be seeing how Infinite Club is going to position themselves, and maybe they'll be going in for their rotations. I think T-Rex spotted out an empty place where they can settle inside the zone. They'll be taking the shift right about now. I think so. Yep, they'll be going into the front mountains, but going into the mountains is a good idea. But if you're not going to get shot from the back, but let's see. SL family on the other hand side, if you pay attention to the zone, I think they're in a really good position right now. TM7 only losing 2 players. The real disadvantage coming in over here for TM7 is the only team that everyone will be paying attention to. If a knock comes through onto the TM7, they're definitely going to rush them and finish them off. With that, I think Mount Olympus coming in. All 4 in one. 2 down. 3 down. Drop shot coming in from the last man.
Oh no!
Goes down.
What a wipe! What a wipe that was! And now he's gonna be getting shots from another team. Team number 15 is here trying to count down. Team number 17, 1 player up, 7 players gonna be almost up, but now he's running away. Just 1 HP. He's away somehow, and he's gonna be backing off. And this is quite intense. 1 team out. Now the second team is now getting ready to be knocked out. What a play this is. This is now team number 15, NAISSL. The other team was NRC Infinity Club.
But do you actually, I mean, do we actually witness something like that in the finals? 1 vehicle, 4 people just crashed, landed, and gave 4 free kills to the side of Infinity Club, and 1v3 coming in from T-Rex. That is not what. And Simanto was just standing there. I mean, he's probably shell shocked. What happened? Everyone was getting knocked out. He did not even know what to do. He was like, "Just kill me. Just kill me already. Let me go back to the lobby." But let's
My
see.
team said, there's nothing more I can do, man. Just kill me, man.
That is probably what happened there. I mean, I just saw Simanto just standing there blindly doing nothing because he literally has nothing to do. He couldn't even have cover players from behind as well. But Infinity Club lose 1 player in that moment. So we'll have to see how the rest of the players are going to do this through. And right now, I think the people that are holding the zone is going to be a view in right at the center. And look at that, Deno Salt is spotting the players.
Oh, Deno! Now they are having the high ground. Now he's shooting 1 player, but he's not gonna get any connections. He saw the player on the roof, but he's not trying to take the fight with them. He's trying to take the fight with the people driving the buggies right now. And
Yeah, I think that's about right. And now we got a fight going in from LND versus OPMF. So many nades being thrown in, so many nades being flushed out. So let's see. Mubu 69 goes down for the side of LND. Dilla, nice spray down coming in from him to get that knock secured. And now nades being thrown in, popped in from all direction. Let's see if OPMF is able to take the fight against LND. Here comes the spray down. Might actually get one. What? Okay, LND takes down Fadil, and now LND Dilla, he's down, he's so low, he's running, he might get the knock on the Maure. Whoa, 1v2 coming in, and now the last remaining player is going to be Mubu 69. What is he going to do? What is the call? What is the actual call being made here? Will he be able to take this 1v1 fight? If he can take this, he's going to actually take this 1v5. No, he goes down. He finally managed to go down, but the finishes are coming through onto the rest of the players. Now the revive will be coming through onto Maure. LND Dilla, what is your play here? What are you going to do here is the question. Might as well stay and get the only position that he can come up is going to be the staircase. So must go in a really nice position. He might actually go for these frags. Oh, Dilla. Dilla!
what? What? Yo, what? Did you just what?
But why?
What? What the hell?
He could have taken the fight. He could have given a fight. Okay, I don't know. Maybe a bug, maybe an air miss. But right about now, we can see the zone closing in. And now, most of these teams have to pay attention to the circle. They'll have to push themselves inside the circle. But let's see what sort of rotations are going to come through from these teams. We can see right about now, Equinox, SL family making themselves inside the zone. I think the faster rotation coming in from SL family going to stay into this position for now. And they're going to see the rotations come through from a lot of teams. Look at Jangas, nice steady back are coming in from him. But let's see if SL family is able to secure any sort of points over here. I think they spot out a player and get some shots fired in. But right now, it might be ISSL who's going to take out the fight against Team SL Family. Might actually be the fight that they are wanting right now. SL Family goes down to a 2 soon. It's going to be really, really devastating. But right now, ISSL need to do something serious because they are they are literally low on points right about now. But let's see how ISSL is going to go through with this. But with that being said, let's see how ISSL shots being fired in. I think SL Family decides to back off from this fight. If I'm not wrong, are they going to really back off from this fight? Yep, I think they're going to back off from this fight. But backing off from a fight early, this late on, is it really necessary is the question. But let's see what the rest of the teams are going to play. How are they going to play this through? But looking at TM7, I think they're going outside the circle. They are in a really, really bad position right about now. They'll have to do something very, very serious on to get a really good placement. With that, Urbio on the other hand side, Wish, I think I am paying attention to the kill feed. WTF is the team that is getting decimated. They have been getting decimated ever since the tournament has been started. But let's see if King is able to get the revives and do something for the side of WTF is the question. The smokes are being popped in and the revives are coming through. But coming into the finals, WTF has definitely gained an achievement. The underdogs coming in from Sri Lanka. But let's see if WTF Viper is able to do something over here. With that, we have the rest of the teams who will have to pay quick attention to the circle. I think the zone is damaging as much. We can see so much of damage coming in from this circle, but only time will tell if teams are able to do something or the other. But with that, I think Infinite Club going in with their usual rotations, Iran taking the farthest rotation. But right now, look at the zone favoring all the way towards Zeno, Urbu, and UTF. But let's see, only time will tell if they are able to actually do something for the side of TM7. We'll see if they are able to rotate inside the circle.
We are seeing team number 18 trying to take down team number 19, and now we're just going to be quickly moving to team number 22. Team number 22 is RGC Deno, and they have spotted the players of RGC Akatsuki, and now they're trying to take the fight, but slowly they are backing off while keeping the track of the players where they are.
Yep, I think Team Deno might try to take the fight against Urbio, who's sitting inside the zone, all comfortable right about now. I think Akatsuki is going to play this for the Chicken Dinner, and SL Family also getting into some trouble against the side of Deno, if I'm not wrong, who is outside the circle. I think Team SL Family is literally spreaded all across the map right about now. They'll have to do something really, really serious on to put up a really good fight. But let's see if they're able to do so. 24 seconds on the clock, and Kara is the only remaining player for TM7, and that's going to be the end of, I think, TM7's reign. But let's see, AKT might actually get as much as points as possible using this opportunity. First aid kits coming through, but only time will tell what is able to happen over here. ISSL on the other hand side, Lucifer going down, Mamata going down for a nade, and now Razor down towards 20 HP. Let's see if this nade is going to connect in. Trigger might actually throw a nice nade on towards Razor, but no, it doesn't connect. Oh, it connects on Razor. My bad, it connects on Razor. Beautiful nade coming in. And these are going to be the kills that is secured in. So Lucifer is also going to go down. Jimmy is going to be the only player remaining. And with that, we have the zone shifting in. So 12 teams alive. And this might actually be the game changer for Urbu. And Team SL Family on the other side also getting decimated. Let's see if they are able to do something. I think SL Family is going to be, the players are going to get taken down very, very early on. I think Yaya is going to be the only remaining survivor for the team. Oops, just as I told, he gets finished off. My bad. But let's see, we got 8 players alive, I think, inside the circle right about now. 8 teams, sorry, 31 alive. With that, SL Family goes down in 12th place with just 1 kill, so that's going to be a big impact for them. Infinity Club still surviving this through. Akatsuki on the hand side surviving this through. So Akatsuki might be playing their major game here. 4 kills on the board for them. Last player surviving actually for the side of Akatsuki is going to be Manu, who's going to be surviving. And WGF going in with a rush on towards OPM Spectre. neutral. Satoshi not fully healed, no medkits whatsoever. A do or die situation coming in from him. Another takedown coming in from WTF King. Might be looking for the last player, but the last player going to be down that bridge and not going to be spotted on. So they might actually get the finishes and go through getting that medkits and get the buggy and get moving along. But let's see if they are able to actually do something over here. Might quickly go in for a loot, get as much as medkits as possible. So quick loot going to come in from Satoshi. Let's see if he is able to do something out of here. But the zone going to shift in 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds to move into that tiny player zone. With that, Manu is going to be the only player surviving. Let's see if Manu is able to do some outcome over here. He might actually be able to get the revive onto a Heril. That's going to be an advantage, a plus coming in from him. Satoshi gets knocked out. By whom? I was not paying attention there. Let's see the revive coming through on towards Heril. A really good advantage in numbers. 4 kills on the board in that top 9 position. This might actually be the game that AKT takes out the championship without a chicken dinner. This might be another not chicken dinner coming in from them because 2 men strong. They're not inside the play zone. They got players right in front of them. That's going to be 187 Esports. Let's see. 187 Esports also not making any sort of a move. Fantastic gets a knock on towards Heril. That's going to be the last player for the side of Akatsuki. And he gets taken down as well by the side of Team RGC Deno. So that's going to be a really close call again in the points table. These are total mess in the points table coming in. RGC Deno, Equinox, 187 Esports, and my bad. Let's see 187 Esports on this end trying to get into the zone right now. I think they have part of the zone. They have the edge of the zone. So let's see if they are able to do something out of here. And I think I put my bets on Akatsuki. They got taken down, and Zumba puts his bet on TM7, and they got taken down as well. But right now we'll be seeing new team actually getting the chicken dinner. That's going to be either Urbu, 187, Zeno. Mando's team is designed this through and they go with the jiggle. He gets down. Tule comes in with the rush on towards Zeno. So let's see RGC Zeno if they are able to do something. Hitte and Arkham is leading right now, trying to secure these kill points for the side of 187. But let's see if Mando Checo goes down with some spray down but doesn't connect. 2KD bot is going to be the only player remaining, and that's going to be he takes down one, tries to go for the second but doesn't connect. And the last remaining player is going to be Rivalvo. What can Rivalvo do over here? Rivalvo, the free press might be coming through the smokes, but let's see if he's able to do something. The outcome should be good. Oh, nice. Comes in with one spray. Last remaining player, 187. Will he be able to do something? Arkham goes down. 1v2. 1v2, but he gets taken down by the other side. It was not a 1v2. Rivalvo gets support from the other side. Thank you, Infinity Club. He's going to send a thank you note after the match, definitely, because Sky9, he literally took out that player and he died to the play zone. And now, GC Zeno will be seeing their first ever chicken dinner. Viper getting shots fired from the side of Urbu. Funky Grigger and Destro going to be the last 3 players alive. They have the zone. They can play this out. But let's see what sort of an action is going to come through. Oh, let's not forget RGC Deno is also surviving through. The nades are being flushed in right about now. So we have a new winner chicken dinner team coming in this grand finals. We'll see how the tables are going to change in. The top teams have been going down early on. WDF Viper goes down, and that's going to be the end of them. Funky goes down for the side of RGC Deno, if I'm not wrong. Fantastic spray coming in from him to get the player on his feet. But let's see, right about now, last 2 players remaining. It's going to be, Ghosty also getting taken down from the side of RGC Deno. And going to be the last 3 players, Sodumaga, Salty, and Fantastic. Let's see if Fantastic is able to play this out. With that, we have RGC Zeno, who's also surviving this through in that top ridge mountain. We have the Prince himself. We have Rivalvo with an amazing play coming in. They might actually be looking at all the first aid kits available, but I think he's not having much first aid kits over here. 13 seconds for the zone to close in. Let's see what sort of a play is going to come through from RGC Deno. 4 man strong. They are not going to give it away this easily. This might actually be the comeback chicken dinner coming in from RGC Deno. This might be the much wanted chicken dinner coming in from them. But right now, I think the players not inside the zone is going to be. Smokes are being thrown in, but Urbu right on the side of them. Let's see Zeno if he's able to spot someone. He should be able to spot someone. He should be able to spot the 2 players. That's going to be Urbu and Trigger. But look at that damage coming in. Oh, he gets taken down as well from the side of Urbu, and Destro was able to do it. Now a 4v2 coming in, but we have seen 4v2s turn upside down for the side of many teams. But let's see right now, free smoke sprays coming in from Fantastic with that Uzi trying to secure a good version, and a nade. I think it was in a nade. No, it was free spray coming in. It gets one, and Fantastic with the fantastic finish and gets the winner chicken dinner. So another team coming up on top, fantastic with 6 massive kills, a total of 8 kills. Winner chicken dinner. In second we got Urbu with a massive 6 kills and second place, and in third RGC Zeno. What a play coming in from them to wipe out 187 Esports. I mean players do have headsets, right, Zubba?
Yeah, they should if they don't have.
Technically they should, yes. And I don't know, Arkam, which direction was he paying attention to? He literally could have heard the footsteps a mile away. I mean, if it was me being a low class player, I would have heard that footstep right in front of me.
But it's a great final, right? The stress and everything will be there, and like that might
Definitely,
even get to the head, right? That's possible.
definitely. Definitely. And the pressure might be building on for 187, might be actually shivering at that point. I would have actually been shivering my head off to see, get a good chicken dinner coming in from my team. But what a performance coming in from RGC Deno in this grand finals last day. 3 more matches to go. We will be seeing how the tables have changed in, but definitely Akatsuki going to stand up on top because they had 4 kills and they were in 8th place. TM7 going down to a 2 soon. SL family going down to a 2 soon. Urbu and Deno, let's see how they have toppled the table right about now. We'll be coming back shortly with the second match. That's going to be, I think, Sanok, if I'm not wrong. Yep, we had Miramar yesterday, so it's going to be Sanok. Let's see how the Sanok match is going to be played through by the teams, and then we'll be able to witness the table as well. So Zubba will be back after a short break.
Yeah.
Eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badai kama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingama jau. Ibba wanta kama eku zuano. Zuano na eku ummid. Ilma eku hunaru. Hunara eku hivvar. Esina eku bidesi. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eawasha eku miyawa. Eku eki guligin. Eku erikama. Alaluma. Ali ogaderikama eku. Ekani nuis. Eku nue nuis. Eku eki emmen
back to yet again another day in Masodi Elite Squads Masodi Elite Squads Championship 2021, the grand finals of the last and final day, where we'll be able to witness who's gonna remain the champion. And right about now, I think the tables are neck and neck with each other. We got RGC Akatsuki with 100 total points, I think, if I'm not wrong. And then in second, we got ETS TM7 with 96 total points. In third, we got Infinity Club boosting up in that points table with 95 total points. And the rest of the teams also still having a chance
Yeah.
from 4th to 7th place. So Zuba, who's your money on in this match?
Us. It's really hard to tell at the start, right? We are still not even. The zone has not even started, first of all. So I'm not sure. Well, our caster here is saying 187 Esports.
So Hamis is going with 187 Esports. So definitely he's putting his money on 187 Esports. So let's see how the rest of the teams are going to play this through. And I'm going to go with E2S TM7 in Miramar, because they have been able to dominate Miramar, even though yesterday they were not able to get that chicken dinner. I think this match might be the game changer for them. I'm just going to go on with them. But with that, we have the usual fight taking place in Pecado between Mount Olympus and Equinox. So let's see, Zuba, how the matches go on.
Hopefully that we get a nice match, shall we?
Yep, and with that we can see the zone is gonna go all the way towards the other side, where Crater Fields, El Pozo, La Cobreria, water treatment is totally free, and there is nobody, not even a tiny teeny person. So early rotations coming in from OBMS Spectrals, I think they are going to go in and settle in with the zone. With that, we have 187 Esports over here, where Hamis have his money on right about now. So we got Tuli in action. Let's see how Tuli is going to play this out, isn't it, Zumba?
Yeah. And we saw like a really good bike ride by Thuli just now a while ago.
With that, we have the
And now
standings.
we
On
are
the
seeing
screen.
the standings. Go ahead, Monkey.
Yeah, you go. No problem.
Yeah, the standings are now RGC Akatsuki is now in first place with 100 points, and in second place is Team 7 with 96 points. Now 4 points is the difference between the first place and the second place. Now this is got real, hasn't it, Monkey?
Real, we are seeing
And the
a
third
real
place is NRC Infinity. Yeah, third place is NRC Infinity Club with 95 points, and there goes the scoreboard again.
I think Hamis might be actually showing the scoreboard again. Once again, Hamis, it would be good if you could show the scoreboard.
There it is. In fourth place, it's SL Family with 91 points. Fifth place is SDZ Esports with 83 points. Sixth place is OPM.
Scoreboard. So definitely Hamis is, toying with the stream right about now. He's not going to let us totally witness and tell the table in full. So he's just going to be like, those are the top 6 positions. Okay, that's now enough. Let's quickly get into the match. Hamis, am I lagging? Okay, so with that, we'll be seeing how the rest of the matches is going to follow through. We got 54 seconds on the clock where the zone is going to shift in, and then we'll be witnessing how the teams have done in their rotations, and we'll be seeing who's going to get this second chicken dinner for the night. And after this, we got 2 more matches to follow. We got the Sandhawk and we got the Wrangle match as well. So we'll be able to see who's going to get that winner chicken dinner, followed by in the rest of the maps. And with that, as usual, we got Equinox fighting ahead with Mount Olympus. So Mount Olympus, we saw an amazing play. The sarcasm should be felt in my commentary right about now, where we saw them literally crash the compound of Infinite Club with one vehicle with all four of those players, and they got literally decimated into their crates, and they were sent back to the ground, back to the lobby. That's what you get for coming in and crashing in without the proper zone. But let's see. With that, we got Equinox in, just staying there in that usual position. But now I think Mount Olympus will be trying to rush in this building. This is the usual play of Equinox, but is this going to be enough for them? Right about now, no kills secured from the side of Equinox. So let's see if Mount Olympus is going to go in and get the kill secured. So I think Bedu is just slowly trying to creep up and go into the top of the building, but that's not going to help anytime soon. But let's see how the rest of the plays are being made by Equinox. I think only two players have been are here right now for the side of Equinox. I think it's going to be Takuru and Sen is the only two players. Now the smokes are being thrown in, the rush will be coming through. Yep, I think Bedu should be going up anytime soon. Right about now, he will be going in for the rush along with Axiums, but let's see if he's able to do so. I think Zuba got a small reconnection problem and he was not able to come back into the match. But let's see if he is able to join with us further into the finals. I think today is going to be the last and final interesting day. So definitely comment down below in the chat box, in the live chat, on who you are supporting for the night, on who you are going to support. So Saint gets the knock on towards Simanto, and now the rest of the teams are going to go in with the rush. But here comes Saint. Saint goes down, and now Nabi goes down. So that's going to be two knocks coming in, and another knock coming in for the side of Equinox. Takuru gets Bedu, and now where the rest of the team. Then Takuru goes down, and Zagots is going to be the last savior for the side of Mount Olympus to get that save. So he's going to have 3 kills secured under his name, and he's going to be happy about it. But let's see Mount Olympus if they can go further in and get another chicken dinner. We were able to witness them get a chicken dinner from the hands of E2STM7, my so-called Kings of Miramar, because I have seen the amazing performance, the amazing rotations in Miramar. It's always been on point, on precision. But right about now, the eyes are on Infinity Club, RC Yakutski, and TM7. But let's see how that's going to go into a
Yep. Right now we are seeing team number 13, which is MAX L&D Esports. They are just looting there and looking out for We are currently seeing team number 13, which is MAX L&D Esports. They are currently looting and chilling in this area right now. And our fellow commentator Monkey has disconnected at the moment. And so I'll be continuing this one without him for now. Now, as we look at team number 15, which is NAISSL, they seem to be moving away towards the zone and they might be encountering a few other teams. And yeah, they are about to take this fight now. They are shooting team number 11, which is E2S Team 7. Will they be able to get a player? Not yet. And they are trying to connect these shots now. E2S Team 7 is now gone behind these buildings and they are trying to take the fight against team number 15, which is NAISSL. One player, ISSL is looking to just hold this hill for this moment, and one player is right around the corner near the E2S Team 7. He's lurking. He knows where few of the players are, and E2S Team 7 knows even. Height throws a very nice grenade, but will it land on him? And it's an absolute beauty, and he gets in the knock. It's a beautiful knock on Mamata ISL. Mamata is down, and Haite is coming here to finish him off, but he doesn't know if there's any other team members or not. Now, Haite, ISL Mamata is gone down. Now, in the meantime, Team 7 Kara has gone down as well. Now, this is gonna be a good fight here. We are seeing E2S Team 7 and NAISSL. Eddie spots the player and is now trying to get the peak on him, but he's not able to connect. Now the second player is down from team 7. This fight. Now, how will this fight go? That's the question. Will the E2S Team 7 be able to revive the remaining two players and get the win, or is it gonna be eliminated from here by ISSL? Height is now trapped there. Now, in the meantime, ISSL is trying to knock down Height, but they are not connecting the shots. Kara is almost down, and now Height will be able to. Yep, Height. Oh no, no! Height has gone down now, and only one player remaining. Eddie is the only one now remaining on Team 7. Like the last time out, but this time it's worse. E2S Team 7 has only one player remaining alive. That's unless if Eddie is able to take the other two players. Right now we are seeing Eddie fleeing away from this fight. He just gave up. The only remaining player is Height even, but he's nowhere near to be taken. Now we are seeing team number 10, which is 187 Esports moving away from this zone into another zone, and they are taking a fight as well. 187 Viper has given a fair amount of damage to a player there. And I think our fellow commentator Monkey is here with me right now. Monkey, are you there?
Yep. Sorry for small connection issue coming in, but right now I am here, and as I see on my screen, I can see TM7 only losing all of their players, and again another two soon coming in from TM7. So they are literally in a really bad position right about now. So let's see how it's going to be, how it's going to turn out the tables for E2S TM7. With that, the Miramar Kings have been fallen to the knees of ISSL. I think a really bad position, unwanted position actually coming in from the side of TM7.
No.
Yeah, they actually should have played it really good, but they took a really unwanted position. I think Kara was literally stuck in the open between the mountains. That was really not a place where you should get knocked off. But with that, we have some action going in right throughout the rest of the teams. But ISSL securing those 4 kills from TM7. And we got SL Family on the other hand side going in with their rotations, with their McLarens. Let's see if they are able to push through. And I think Infinity Club and SL Family is going to be really happy with TM7 getting taken down so early on from the sides of ISSL. Right now, Deno Fantastic. Deno versus Urbu. The last match chicken dinner team. We got RGC Deno in action. Let's see how they are going to play this through. With that, Fantastic getting knocked out from another end. That's going to be, I think, OPMF coming in for the third party, and Fantastic get this finished off. So Sotomago and Salty are going to be the last 2 players remaining. So let's see what sort of action is going to come through for the side of Team RGC Deno. With that, let's see. The nade cook is coming through from Sodumago. This might actually be a nade that is worth it. But let's see. Oh, the damage is there. But now he's going to go in with the sprays, but not connect as much. So I think the nades are which is going to be things that are going to falter right now. Oh, the nice spray coming in from Fardi, I think. Was it Fardi? No, it was actually Grigger with a brilliance of spray. And now the rush might just come through, and Vish going in with that M249. So these M249s are devastating gun indeed. Now that they have put in the classic matches, I think Salty might actually get taken down from here. And the rush comes through, gets one, and Wish is there to finish in Team Deno. And the last match, Chicken Dinner team also falls short. And now on the other hand side, we got ISSL facing off with 187. And right about now, I think the teams that are having so much of confidence under their name is going to be Akatsuki, SL Family, and Infinity Club. Look at that position of Infinity Club right now. They are playing it for the championship title. So they might actually be able to win this once and for all if they're able to put a chicken dinner. High kill chicken dinner is all you need now that TM7 is out of the equation. Let's see, Zubba, what sort of action is going to come through.
Well, Team 7, quite unfortunate events we saw there from them, but I think the third team, right? They might be able to show something and still be able to take the number 1 place even, right? It's possible. So for right now,
Yep.
I think how it's going, I think Team 187 has a really great chance of winning this match. Other than that, I'm not so sure what to say. And as we said, here's Team 187 in action.
Yep, I think we'll have to see only time. I think Team 187, another team that Hamis has put his money on right about now in Miramar to get that first ever chicken dinner under their name. Let's see, a new team is getting a new team is always getting that chicken dinner, so definitely 187 will be an eyeing option. But right about now, Infinity Club having the center of the zone, nice beautiful positioning coming in from them on towards power grid. I think they're going to hold this position for all the moment that they can get. And with that, we got Akatsuki, the team that is sitting in the champion position right now. They can actually do something over here. They might have to take the fight against OPMF Esports. And on the other side, we got some kill feed players coming in. I think SL Family getting a few knocks under their name as well. But let's see, all the time will tell how the teams are going to play this through. But right now, I think SL Family is boosted on, getting the shots fired at 187 Esports. They're having the ridges, they're having the mountains. They can play this really, really well. But let's see how they have decided to play this on. And we got 187 knocks coming through. So at the moment, Hamis's betting team is having a lot of trouble. Rivaldo getting fallen down and going down. And SL Family is also in trouble over here. Let's see. I think 2 knocks coming into the side of... what's it going to be on the side of SL Family? And now the smokes are being thrown in. Yaya and Mayu is going to be the only 2 players remaining. So let's see if the revives can come through. The smokes are there. They might actually be able to get the revive. But right now, yeah, Mayu just paying close attention to where the enemy is and quickly getting the revive. But let's see how ISSL can do this on. Will the equation be right for them right about now? I think they're getting shots fired from LND, who has come into the warehouse, who has come into the compound that they were holding. I think spray downs might come on towards SDZX. Oh, 1 HP. Literally 1 HP SDZX. And now I think ISSL Lucifer might just pop on that smoke and try to get into the zone. They'll have to play the play zone sometime soon. But look at that, Zeno going in with the rotations. They might be taking the fight against the side of SL Family sometime soon. But we'll see what is going to be the outcome. I think they're going to take the fight against SL family, but let's see. I think we'll have to pay close attention to that. With that, we got Akatsuki on our screen to see how and what sort of action is coming through from this side. And right now, the spray down is coming through from Egidi Mad. Shots are being fired in. Akatsuki, what a hell of a game coming in. They are going to secure all of these kills before they make themselves inside the play zone. So the net cook is coming through. I think Mubu is going to get taken down over that side. Murno goes down, and I think Fadi is also going to go down for that net coming in. Yep, he goes down. He bursts himself, and his body is split into pieces. And right now, Revolvo will have to see what sort of an action can come through from the side of Revolvo, because the smokes are being popped in, but they'll have to play the play zone. And two players from Akatsuki already getting knocked on this end. And right now, I think 187 is the team that is giving trouble for them, if I'm not wrong. But let's see, Revolvo gets the knock onto the semi. Oh, the nade on the face, and Jayanga, what a beautiful nade coming in from him to get that knock secured. And now I think SL family, INC, this zone is really unpredictable, unprecision. So I think Infinity Club has a really good advantage looking at that zone. Look at that. SL family might actually turn the tables for them. They might actually pull themselves into the top 3 positions, as well as Infinity Club. This might actually be the game-changing moment over here. The tables might actually be the end over here for the side of Akatsuki Infinity Club. This might actually be the time. And look at Mount Olympus, the way they are playing Miramar. 7 kills already on the board. They're going on full aggro. I think they'll have to come into the circle and now try to secure more points. I think Erangel is not their strong suit, but look at that. There is no 2 tires actually, and Aksam will be moving inside the circle with that vehicle. So let's see how it's going to go towards the ways of the teams. Right now we can see ISSL with just 1 player remaining. That's going to be from, I think right about now I can see Akatsuki is also facing a lot of trouble on the map, and Mount Olympus Aksam also getting taken down from this angle. So I think it's going to be the side of team number 20 who's doing some damage. ISSL goes down, and now Math going in with some heal battles, 12 medkits on the board. So he might actually try to play this out. But let's see if Heril is able to push himself inside the play zone. Heril might actually be able to do this on, but we'll have to see. Only time will tell if he is able to actually move himself inside the circle. But with that, I think he'll be meeting the makers of Infinity Club. If he's able to get the edge of the zone, I think that will be more than enough for him, and he'll be happy with that. The satisfaction should be more than enough. But let's see. I think he should be able to. Oh yes, he should be able to. That's amazing actually, to be able to get into that top 8 position with that Mount Olympus doing some damage onto the side of DVB. Look at that knocks coming by. Simanto, 2 knocks with 1 mag, last remaining person. But look at that, Zagots goes down. Nice jiggle coming in, but now we'll have to see what's going to happen into the side of Mount Olympus as Aksam goes down. And now Simanto going to be the last remaining player. Will Simanto be actually be able to clutch this out? Simanto, this is the time to make the change. This is the time to save your team. The smokes are being thrown in, but is the smokes actually the only thing that's necessary? Let's see. Simanto goes into low HP. The first aid kit quickly coming on towards the side of Simanto. Mount Olympus, 7 kills on the board. This actually can be a high kill chicken dinner for them, but they need to play it. They need to get the revives. That is what matters right about now. But looking at the zone, it's going to favor Infinity Club. It's going to favor LND and 187. But let's see. SL family also having the kills under their name. 5 kills on the board. Last 3 players alive for them. But let's see how the matches are going to go in the way of Mount Olympus right now. We are seeing the action coming in from Simanto, Beidou, and Zagots. Zagots goes down as well. Sorry, Zagots goes down as well. Yep. And we are going to see only Simanto going to be the last remaining player. And
We are seeing the revive coming on from Simanto. He's trying to revive this remaining player. And now we are going to be moving to team AKT. When it's... No, this is correction. RGC Akatsuki. I think we are having a slight connection problem with Monkey again, and I think he has disconnected. And now we are currently spectating team number 17, which is NRC Infinity Club, and we are seeing 2 players have been knocked down already. Johnny is trying to get a player there by knocked out. He's smoking off the remaining 2 players and trying to revive them, but they're on the other side. Team number 16, which is NA, what the WTF is waiting for them. And as the match continues, there are fights coming here and there, and now there is 2 teams, 8 alive. So this is the final zone. Who is gonna be the winner? It's team number 13, MX LND Esports against OPMF Spectral. That's team number 20. Now we are seeing team number 13 advance into position to take the fight. And we are seeing team number 20 throw the grenades and everything, hoping they get the kill. It's again. Now we are seeing team number 20 advance and try to get the first pick. Now he gets the first kill on to the team number 13, and now they are trying grenades at the position where he knocked the first player. And now from both sides they are coming. Will they get the kills and finish this off? That's the question. They are pushing now from all the sides there.
Yep. With that, we'll be seeing how OBM Spectral is going to go through onto the side of LND. That's going to be the last two teams remaining. So a new chicken dinner team again coming ahead. I think LND might be getting their first ever chicken dinner, or is it going to be OBM Spectrals with their first ever chicken dinner? I mean, chicken dinners definitely play a major role, but they're having only 3 kills. Lucid goes down, and the trade fire is there from Aladdin. He takes a knock as well. So 1-for-1 trade. Now the revives have to go from both sides. Who's having the play zone right about now? I think we can see LND having the play zone. So this might be the game changer for LND. They might be able to push through into the top 5 position. They have most equivalent points right about now, but let's see, the nades are being thrown in. The revive comes through. Look at the spray downs coming in. Aladdin goes down, Lucid goes down, 2 knocks comes through. Now Vendetta gets Samita as well. Dilla going to be the last player, and they take him down as well. 4 boxes, ladies and gentlemen, coming through, and OBMF Spectrals with 7 kills on the board gets the winner chicken dinner. In second place we got LND with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kills on the board, LND Esports. And then we got in third Infinity Club with 2 kills, but they have the placement, as well as Akatsuki, if I'm not wrong, and as well as SL Family in 6th with 8 kills on the board. So these tables are going to change, definitely going to change. I think it was TM7 is going to fall short, and they're going to fall down all the way to 5th place, if I'm not sure, if I'm not wrong. But let's see how the matches are going to change in. We have the last 2 matches for the night, Zuba, where we'll be seeing how interesting the matches are going to get. So tonight, I mean yesterday, day before, we are all having different winners, different chicken dinner teams. And I think I'm not being able to see STZ Esports anywhere near it. Akatsuki is also falling a lot short. They're not giving their best performance that they gave in yesterday and the day before. So the final day definitely making a lot of pressure on the teams where they want to secure the championship title. And that's what's happening to TM7 as well. They are falling really short, but let's see how the matches are going through. And we have the Sandok and a Wrangle, so any match, one match can make a difference definitely. So we'll be back shortly with the Sandok match. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back shortly.
Ekakaiku anikaku Badaikama eku Aila eku Hingamajau Ebbavantakama eku Zuanu na eku Ummid Ailma eku Hunara eku Hivvar Esina eku Bidesi Gadara Ihtirama eku
with the sand knock match, and it's going to be an amazing show over here to see who's going to come up on top. Right now, I'm sure the tables have changed with, I think, a lot of teams going and falling short. We're going to see how these teams are going to play through. But with that being said, let's see how the zone is going to play in. The zone favored a lot in the last sand knock match, where it went all the way to the end of time. That's going to be end of Hearthin, where we saw the teams had to go all the way there. But right now we can see the usual drop locations coming in from the teams. We can see Camp Charlie, Ruins. I think Sahmi, the whole side over there, is being allocated by Akatsuki, as we see on the map, and TM7 getting their usual drop on towards Quarry. But with that, once the zone comes in, only we'll be able to witness how the teams are going to rotate and how are they going to position themselves. With that being said, we got SDZ Esports in Painan, Urbu going all the way to Kampong. That's going to be a new drop location coming in from them. But with that, we'll be seeing who's going to get the chicken dinner. Will we be able to see a double chicken dinner coming in right now? I think we'll be able to see in a few minutes, in a few seconds or minutes, I don't know. We'll be able to see the standings as how the teams are right now. So I think Zuba, you're here with me, right?
Yeah, with you. And the standings right now, there has been a new winner again in the top place. It's NRC Infinity Club with 107 points. And second place is RGC Akatsuki with 104 points. Third place is MES SL Family with 103 points. Fourth place is E2S Team 7 with 97 points. And fifth place is SDZ Esports with 85 points. Each of these teams still can take the top place. They just need a dinner and a few more kills. And in number 6, as soon as I said number 6, the table just went.
My fault.
uh,
Sorry, guys.
Bucky, I don't know what to say. And now we see the first knock of this game. Demo Ghosty get the first knock, and will he be able to finish the play? Yeah, he's gonna be finishing off the player. Team number 13 is now down to 3-man. It's MXAX LND Esports. Deno with a really fast start here. We are seeing out.
So
Yeah, Monkey, you
LND,
there?
yeah, the last Miramar team who was able to come in second place with a decent amount of 11 kills. LND Esports, I think they're trying to catch up, and we gotta say, this tournament, I think. A lot of top teams where we had the last tournament champion, they had to fall short, they had to get eliminated early on, and then we have NRC also. A lot of top teams actually not being able to take part in this finals is going to be a shocker for us. But with that being said, this is going to be the most close finals that we have ever seen in the points table. It's not about the top 3, is actually the top 7, where still everyone has a chance to get the championship title. So with that, let's see how the matches are being played in. They have more than enough loot right about now. So LND Esports over here, and with that we have the zone also coming in. It's gonna favor Bootcamp, Paradise and Quarry, a usual typical classic zone, I would say. So let's see how the matches are going to go through. So do you have any predictions, Zuba? So I think Zuba is not here with me for the moment. So let's see how the matches are going to go through. So okay, so Hamis is going to go with SDZ Esports to win this Sandhawk match. So let's see. So definitely we'll have to see if SDZ Esports is able to show us a performance like before. But we have been able to see that tonight it's actually Akatsuki, SDZ and E2S TM7 who is having a lot of trouble in terms of performance. They are literally not up to date. Zuba, are you here with me? I think you had a connection drop, I think. Okay, Zuba not still available with us, but let's see how that's going to turn out to be, as he will come in. He will join with us shortly. With that, I think we have the first zone shifting in, and it's going to be SL Family. Sorry, that's about in my screen, but let's see how the matches are going to be played in with, I think, Mayu going in with their rotations on towards Quarry. We'll have to see how the zone is going to be played in by these teams. With that being said, we have 187 Esports looting out Kao. So getting a rotation from Kao probably is the best location, I would say. Kao being the best place that you can rotate into any part of the map, even if it is on the other side, you can go on with the boat rotation. But right now, LND is the only team that's so close to them. They are going to be in Takmok for the moment. So Takmok is not a really good place. I wouldn't suggest it as a really good place where you can hold off your ground, but should be okay to have the warehouses as a cover point. With that being said, I think ISSL will be phasing on OPM Spectrals in the coming moment. So we'll be seeing, look at that, RGC Zeno isn't going to give away the footstep or anything. So we got Mado here, he's going to get some shots fired, but he's going to miss out, and Simanto is going to take out. Simanto is going to take out Zeno 2KD bot, and now the rest of the team, and we'll have to see how the rest of the players go in. So we have Cheko, we have Prince, and we have Dean over here. So let's see how them three is going to play this out. But with that being said, I think Dean is going to be a new player. I think I have not seen him before, but Cheko getting the off angle should be able to do some damage over here for the side of Mount Olympus. It's not going to be easy to see what sort of play is going to come through. I think Aksam is going to go in directly with that MP49. He has the gun. He might be going in, just spraying around. There's 75 bullets without a mag and 150 bullets. So let's see. Oh, that really must hurt bad, and he reduces his health, but he's going to get that first aid kit going in. Now Mount Olympus knows where are the rest of the players. The nades can actually go through. The smokes are being thrown in by Zagos to close in to the players of RGC Zeno. But with that, Deno, as I see, they're coming in for the third party from behind. They might actually be able to do some serious damage for the players of Mount Olympus, but let's see. Only time will tell if they are able to do something for the side of Mount Olympus. Right now, Aksam takes down Prince as well. Prince himself goes down, and now the spray down is coming through from the side of Zagos. Has the scope, has the M4, and now Cheko gets Simanto. So that's going to be another knock coming in. Now, where are the rest of the players is the question. So Aksam will have to force himself. Fantastic skill on towards Zagos, goes down to the side of Dean. And now we'll have to see Beidou gets Dean actually gets the finish on towards Dean. So now the revives are coming through. Zagos should be able to get revived, but Simanto getting finished off by RGC Deno. So third parties might actually be coming in. Now Aksam can go in for the molly throw, but will he be able to actually get it on towards Cheko is the question. But no, Cheko decides to jump up, and now the leg is visible, and Aksam is going to get that kill also secured. Mount Olympus 4 kills secured, and right now RGC Deno is the team that is causing a massive amount of trouble for the side of Mount Olympus. RGC Deno is the first team to hit the lobby, and with that we have Urbu, who's at the bottom of the map right now. I think they'll be facing in with the situation of Team SL Family. With that, STZ Esports over here, the Team Hummies have had his bets on. So Zumba, I was asking you, and I think you had a network issue, you went off. So who do you think is going to the Sanok match? Hummies has his bets on STZ Esports, and I'm going to have my bets on E2STM7.
Yeah, I will go with you as well. I'm gonna put my bets on E2S Team 7 for this map, at least.
Yep.
And as we have seen, the top three, like top five, even we can say, any of those teams. I'm not sure about top 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 10. Not sure about that, but they have a great chance of taking this dinner and a few kills, and they will be in the top.
Actually, yes, they have a really good chance to take out a few kills and get themselves a really good secured position. But right now, shots are being fired at the side of SDZ as Mibzal gets a bullet connected. I think from the side of Mount Olympus is the team that is in a really scuffed position right about now. So we got Snipey over here, the man who did the clutch on day one or day two, was it? Okay, it was day two, and he did a 1v3 onto RGC Yakutski. And then we have Hites, who has not been able to perform up to date with that 1v4 which we saw yesterday against WTF. So let's see. Right now, we haven't been able to see any clutches coming in from this day onwards. But let's see. We have one more match for the night to end, one more match for the grand finals of Masodi Elite Squad Championship. And you won't be hearing from Masodi Elite Squad Championship anymore after today. So definitely a long finished tournament. And then we'll be having the PMC of all split qualifiers. And we got to tell you guys that tomorrow is going to be the last and final day to register your squad for PMC of all split 2021. So definitely register your team and try to perform in the international stage. Definitely going into that scene is going to take you and give you a title as a pro team. So it's not going to be easy to go into that position, because there are Mongolian teams as well. And at this time, last time we had a lot of Sri Lankans and a lot of Maldivian teams perform alongside one Bhutan team, if I'm not wrong. So let's see if this time is going to be a whole lot different, and see we'll be able to see who's going to perform in that level. With that, STC Snipey doing some damage onto the side of Deno Sodumago, if I'm not wrong. So let's see if SDZ is able to actually get a knock over here. So Snipey, we'll see if he's able to live up to his name. So the Snipey himself, just waiting and watching, waiting for a peak to come by, and he might go for the spray. But let's see how that's going to work out for him. And with that, we have Akatsuki coming in towards the side of who's it going to be? I think that's going to be OPMF Esports. So Akatsuki, this will be a real game changer for them, a really important match for them in their case. Heril getting the first knock onto it, Mubu 69. So let's see how that's going to go in towards their way. With that being said, I think the zone shifting in totally in towards going to favor in with who's it going to be? I think it's going to favor in Mount Olympus and SDZ. Now the rotations will be coming through. Early rotations might actually be coming through for the side of them. Said, I think the nades are being thrown into the side of OPM Esports as Akatsuki closes in. They have 2 kills already secured under their name, so they'll be trying to go in full aggro because they have 4-man strong, and OPMF, I think, losing 2 players, if I'm not wrong, in that scenario. But let's see how OPMF is going to deal with the side of Akatsuki. Even if Akatsuki loses 1 player in this last 2 matches, it's going to be really, really devastating. This might be their first ever championship title, if I'm not wrong, for a major tournament such as Masodi Esports Championship. But let's see how it's going to work through their way. With that, we have the rotations coming through, but I think right about now it's going to be TM7 who's going to face off with the side of Urbu. But let's see if that's going to actually happen. With that, we have Akatsuki goes in with the free sprays and gets 1 knock, and a knock coming by. It's going to be OBMF as Maori goes down with the free sprays. Intensity has the gun, has the skills, and now Maori goes down as well for the side of Akatsuki. 4 kills on the board for them. They are going to secure those kills. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So another 4 kills added to their name. So Akatsuki definitely going in for the skills, going in for the hunt. So 2 teams right about now eliminated. It's going to be RGC Zeno as well as OBMF Esports. But let's see how it's going to be for the rest of the teams. Right now, SDZ Esports having a really good position under their name, but the rest of the teams will have to come inside the play zone. But once the play zone goes tiny and tiny, only we'll be seeing a lot of actions coming through from the side of many of these teams. Right now, Equinox coming into the side of Mount Olympus. We'll be seeing Takuru's team in action in a few minutes if we can look at their perspective. Zagos goes down as well for the nade coming in from Equinox, and now they might be throwing in the mollies. They might have to take on the fight against the side of Axem. Here goes the sprays. The jiggle comes through, but no, it was Snipey actually who was able to help in Mount Olympus. That's not something what Snipey would have done if he knew who was the team actually here. So look at that, Axem goes down for the side of Sin, and now Axem getting finished off. Last 2 players remaining is going to be Zagots and Beidu. So let's see if Equinox Takuru is able to do something. The M249 is there, so they might actually go down, spray down. Oh, the spray down comes through from Nabi. Last man remaining goes on with the jiggle, but no, gets taken down. The finish might come through, and Nabi is actually going to get finished too. Yep, Zagots is going to go in for the finish, and will Zagots be taken down? Equinox should have come in for the rush, could have supported Nabi, but the support was literally not there, so they are going to get taken down as well. So, but let's see if Equinox, Sen, Nub and Takuru is able to take down the last 2 players remaining of Mount Olympus. Why are they waiting? Why is the delay there? I'm not exactly entirely sure, but let's see if they are able to take down the team. of Equinox Sin, so that's gonna be a few bullets being connected, but it's not gonna do much damage. He has the boosters on, so he's gonna heal back into full health in a few matter of few minutes. But let's see, we got 187 Esports over here trying to secure, trying to get a good position inside the circle. So nobody's giving up right about now. A lot of teams who do not have the chance even to come into the top five, they are still giving one hell of a fight. The last two matches might be the last match, which is actually going to be a do or die situation. They might be targeting teams who is on the top to go for a kill right. They might be trying to get a 20 kill Shikanina. That's going to be a total of 35 points. So that's a massive breakdown if they have that amount of kills in the end of this end stage of this tournament. So we have one more match for the night, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely comment down below on who is your favorite team for the night. So let's just quickly check out what the comment section is all about tonight. Right now I can see the comment section, it's going fully on towards Akatsuki and Akatsuki. It's so much support coming in for these underdog teams. Definitely worth it for these young lads without a chicken dinner sitting in the champions position. But right now we can see SL family coming in to take the fight against Urbu and quickly backing off in that instant. I don't know why the back off was coming through, but they are going to back off with that buggy and take on that better location, a different location coming in from them. So let's see if Urbu is able to spot out SL Jayanga, who's coming in, crawling his way with that snake position. We should take a look at SL team, SL Jayanga actually. He is literally surrounded by 4 players.
He's just hiding like a snake inside the bush. Not even scared. He's the attacker, not the others.
I am sure at this point we'll be able to see how SL family is going to survive this.
Well, the other team has now well clear, but still he's walking. Yeah, he doesn't know about.
With that, I think it's gonna be SL team who's gonna be a little bit spread out, too spread out, I would say, in instant. But right now, I think Infinity Club, WTF, and ISSL also, as well as OPM Spectres, will have to come into the play zone. With that being said, I think even TM7 will have to make themselves inside the play zone. Yep, 14 teams in this tiny teeny play zone. That's going to be the 4th zone that has been shifted right about now. And the teams that are outside the play zone will have to make their way inside the play zone as well. But I think TM7 Haide spots out a player right in front of him, but he's not going to take the shots fired in just about yet. But let's see what sort of a movement are they going to give in. Akatsuki coming in so close to us SL family. They might actually take the fight against SL family, but only time will tell if they're able to take out this fight. I think the fight is going to break down right about now between Akatsuki and SL family, but no, I don't think so. They're going in towards a different direction. Will they be able to take this fight is the question.
"14 teams remain. Who do you think is gonna be winning this one, Monkey?"
I think it's very hard to tell yet, and I think L&D going in with their rotations on towards the play zone, so I think they're going to be safely moving into the play zone. But I think they got already one knock, so Lucif Whitey is the player that got knocked out, and he's going to get finished off. But let's see if they are able to push through the play zone. So that rotation going a bit wrong for the side of LND. Akatsuki on the other hand side pushing their way inside the play zone as well. So they'll be settling down in a different angle, but they'll be meeting the makers of SDZ Esports if I'm not wrong. But let's see how that's going to be played out. And on the other hand side, 187 Esports getting some shots fired at the side of TM7, and right now off Office down towards 20 HP. But let's see how Hightest is going to survive this through. 1 kill secure for the side of TM7. Hightest secures another kill, I think. Nope. I think another player going down. That's going to be Hightest going down. And shots are being fired into the side of Renow as well. So Renow will have to put out those smokes and will have to get the revives. It's going to be really hard in that case. I think they took the fight without going into the play zone. That's the focus that they are going to lose right about now if they do not play this by the book. So let's see if Hightest is able to get the revive. I think he should be able to get the revive anytime soon. But let's see if that's actually going to happen. If that's going to be the case, that shots are being fired in. I think we can have a perspective. And look at that. 2 knocks coming in for the side of ISSL. Jimmy goes down, Razor goes down, and Nano beautifully done over there to get those 2 kills secured for the side of them. But let's see how they are going to play it as well. With that being said, so many knocks coming left, right, and center from the teams. Now it's going to be fully action-packed, action over action. But let's see how that's going to be played off by their way. And with that, we got knocks coming in the kill feed. We can see STZ involved with Akatsuki. So Akatsuki being the kill leaders, they might actually be able to take down the team of the top champion team and make themselves inside. But STZ Mibzal going in with those FPP nades, which he's famous for. But right now, I think on my kill feed, I paid attention a bit. I paid attention to the kill feed. So let's see how Equinox is going to go through. Oh, Equinox getting taken down. Equinox goes down, so that's something that I missed. But right now, SL family goes on with some knocks coming in from Akatsuki. So Akatsuki in a really bad position, but they'll have to make themselves inside the play zone. Some more the other. But let's see how that's going to work out for them.
As the zone gets closer and closer, we are seeing more fights here and there. And it's going to be increasing in frequency as we are getting closer and closer. And this is Senhawk, so it's a quite small map compared to the other maps we are seeing.
There we can see the teams pushing inside the circle right about now. I think it's going to be really hard for these teams to find their way inside the circle. But let's see how farther and how well can they do it. I think teams coming in from left, right, and center. That's going to be the SL family who's going to come and do some trouble into the side of TM7 if I'm not wrong. But let's see how that's going to work out in their way. I think Janga coming in from above. TM7 is going to hear. I think Hightest is going to be heard. And like that, we have a nade coming in from Mibzal, getting a few knocks and doing some trouble, dishing out some damage on the side of OPM Spectres. But let's see if he's able to get a knock over here. I think spots out a player. Mozart gets spotted out. And now the rest of the players, he's going to spot out some more snake shots coming in. The ghillie suit is there by the side of Mibzal. And now he's going to go out with some free space on towards OPM Spectres, but not connecting as much. And now might as well try to get the players down. But another TA knock coming down. And look at the way the plays are coming through. So many knocks coming back-to-back knocks. And the finishes are coming through as well. And we got the last 10 teams alive. This is really impressive stuff coming in from the side of many teams over here. But let's see, only time will tell if they are able to actually do something over here. With that being said, I think right now the zone favoring towards who's it gonna be? I think it's going to be favoring the side of Urbu, and right now we have so many teams coming inside the play zone as well. But will it be enough is the question. Will we be seeing more of this action coming through from these teams is the question. Look at the way the zone is shifting in. Urbu, all they need to do is sit pretty and get that chicken dinner under their name, the first ever chicken dinner. But let's see if that's actually going to happen. And Infinity Club on the other hand side. Look at the first aid heals coming through from AKT, RCC, Akutski, 33 medkits, and he's going.
Holy shit!
Damn, 33 medkits is actually a high amount, and we'll have to actually see how they are going to survive this through. And with that, I think some shots fired in by Abu. Destro gets the knock onto his TM7 office, and he's going to get finished off. And now from the other end, we got teams coming, pushing the compound. Actually, it's going to be Team Deno, and Deno gets a knock onto his Renow as well. So many knocks coming in, back-to-back knocks. I think Hightest is also going to get taken down from this angle. He should be able to get taken down, but let's see if he is able to survive through from this end. It's going to be really hard in his case, so he might actually get taken down. But the team's rushing in is the question. It's going to be Infinite Club. Let's see. Iran has 19 medkits. He's healing from the other side, so the heal battle is on right about now. I think it's going to be Price, who's surviving into the top 5 positions. What a surviving game coming in from the SL family. TM7 goes down in the top 6 position, and that's going to be the end of them. Right about now, I think Akatsuki, Heril, Mayu is also there. Mayu is also healing. SL Mayu.
This is the first guy who's healing. Now we are gonna show you the next one who is healing. Now this is the second person who's healing. This is a heal battle of. He still has 22 medkits compared to the other one with 7. And again another one. He has 14 medkits too. What the hell is this? The only one in zone is this person. The rest are playing a heal battle right now. You would not believe this. Yo, someone clip this. This is not what you see every day. 3 people outside the zone right now. Yo. Yo. So according to like the medkit calculation, AKT is gonna be the second one. It's gonna be third and fourth. We can't determine yet.
The most funny thing over here is Urbio is still waiting and looking at the zone if there are players inside the zone.
He's legit confused. Hey, where are the players? Where are the players? I can't see anyone. Can you? There's the good thing. There's a 3-minute delay in the stream. Otherwise, they will be looking in the stream right now.
Mayu goes down in 4th place, so the second place is definitely going to come in from. So Iran is also going to go down, and Heril is going to get the second place with 8 medkits remaining. So I don't know where do they even find 34 freaking medkits? Where on earth?
I'm pretty sure he harvested.
I have no.
Switch to the best internet experience in Maldives. Because it's not fun when your internet's slow. Have less buffering, more fun.
Okay, so after the break, we are still in the heal game. We are still healing after the break, and now Akatsuki Heril goes down to the play zone, and Urbu is gonna get that winner chicken dinner. So another new team getting that first ever chicken dinner. Definitely gonna put themselves in the table. But Akatsuki and Infinity Cup, what a heel game coming in from them. Definitely they are targeting for that championship title right about now. I think TM7 has, I don't know whether they have a chance because SL family also in the top 4 positions. What a heel battle coming in. I think we would have seen an extraordinary heel battle coming in if TM7 also had some medkits. I think Orpheus had only around 10 medkits. That was not enough at that moment for him. So maybe around 20-25 would have made a difference. But what a heel battle coming in from Akatsuki, Infinite Club, and SL family. Definitely, as Hamis told, we have started something. we started something really.
We had a time to put a commercial break in between that event. He had 33 medkit. He took all the loot available from his teammates and he utilized it to the best. He got second place. You're kidding me, man. And you're telling me this is the grand finale.
Definitely the grand finals. What a heel battle coming in from Heril with 33 medkits. And we have seen more than 33 medkits also. We have seen the maximum is 49 medkits by TM7 Office. I think that was what we were able to witness. 49 medkits if I'm not wrong. So I don't know from where do they find medkits. If I start playing a game, I don't even find a single medkit, but they have 49. With that being said, we had a really interesting sandlog match. So definitely the standings are going to be really confused right now. It might be Akatsuki, it might be Infinite Club, it might be SL Family, it might be TM7. We don't know still because TM7 has had 2 bad games, 2 too soons, and 1 top 6. Is that going to be enough? They'll have to do a real comeback in the last game. Will we be able to see an actual comeback coming in from them? But this might actually be the way they played out SWPL as well. They did not perform in the last day, and as Hamis told, the pressure coming on to this team, to these teams, which is lacking. But let's see the last game, the last and final game for the night of Masodi Esports championship. Let's see who's going to be the one and only champion. With that, we have the ID pass also out. So we'll be back shortly in 5 to 10 minutes. So stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. The matches just keep getting interesting by the minute. Last and final match for the night is going to be a wrangle. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back.
eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badai kama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingama jaum. Ibba wanta kama eku zuano. Zuano na eku ummid. Ailma eku hunaru. Hunara eku hivvaru. Esina eku bidesin. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eawasha eku miyawa. Eku eki gulikin. Eku erikama alaluma adi ogadarikama eku. Ekani nuis. Eku nue nuis. Eku eki emmen
back. We are here with the last and final match of the night. Masodi Esports Championship 2021. Definitely going to miss out on this amazing tournament powered by Urido. I'm exactly not sure on who the sponsors are for this. I think it's going to be Masodi Esports, definitely one of the major sponsors. Masodi Esports, Valhalla Esports, and there was. Oh, right, okay. Also about Red Bull and all that. I think you should send a message to me so that I can say it. Never mind. Moving on.
I
I think Zuba will be filling in you guys with the sponsors because I'm getting one
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I
Yeah,
will say the
definitely.
sponsors. So, yeah, our sponsors are Misa, Masodi Esports, Valhalla, Avasride, E2S Store, Red Bull, Redicide, and E2S, and also Misa along with Hamisa.
Misala with Hamisa, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how the matches are gonna go through. So we got the sponsors on board, and we are gonna definitely give a big shout out to them and big thank you to them for bringing up such an amazing tournament for the players over here. But right now the
Also, Hamisa.
tables. Yeah, definitely. Hamis is definitely a blessing in everyone's life. So definitely, everyone, comment down in the community. Definitely tag Hamis and say job well done. So with that, let's see how Akatsuki as well as Infinity Club. I think these are the two teams that are on the top position. So let's see how that's going to go. And Akatsuki right now without a chicken dinner.
I swear to God, this Hamis. I wish if you guys can hear what he's saying right now. Yeah, as we look at the table, in first place it's RGC Akatsuki with 120 points. Second place NRC Infinity Club 117 points. Third place MES SL Family with 113 points. Fourth place E2S Team 7 106 points. Fifth place Valhalla Esports Mount Olympus 94 points. Sixth place in a Irby 92 points. Seventh place SDZ Esports 91 points. Eighth place LND Esports 84 points. Ninth place RGC Deno 83 points. 10th place OPMF Esports 82 points. 11th place OPMF Spectral 65 points. 12th place 187 Esports 55 points. 13th place NAISSL 54 points. 14th point RGC Genocide with 39 points. 15th place NA what the fuck with 36 points. 16th place ODI Equinox with 34 points. So that's how the table looks like.
So okay, definitely. Zuba, it's actually NAWTF. It's not the full form
Oh,
actually.
oh, oh. Sorry, really sorry for that. Wait, did I say out the full form out loud when I
Yeah,
read it?
yeah, yeah. You actually you actually said the loud out. And right now, Equinox, like I told, do or die situation. They have come into Pochinki. They have come into the side of Pochinki. So let's see before we get into the action. Let's just quickly check out what's happening in the live stream to see how and what sort of teams are y'all supporting. Definitely, we got. 40 watching right about now. So definitely share in, ask your friends and family to come in. So we got NRC Amare with us. So Amare, the guy who actually started off the heel battle, it's actually the Amare thing that is called in right now. It's called the Amare thing, but let's see how further the matches go in. So he's having his support for INC, Akatsuki, and TM7. So he's backing up his team and the top three teams exactly. They are the top four teams actually. So let's see how the matches go in. With that being said, we'll be able to see the action as played in. I think Equinox is going to be the early action coming in. So either it's going to be Mount Olympus back to lobby or it's going to be Equinox back to lobby. Right now, they are just camping it out. Pochinki. Actually, I think Pochinki is going to have new people raining on them because it's going to be Mount Olympus. I think STZ Esports definitely gave up on the position of having Pochinki because it's an unwanted early fight. Even Equinox, this is not their exact drop location. So they'll be also having to play this in a do or die situation, because right now they are in the bottom of the table. But let's see, anything can happen and every game counts. So I would definitely recommend this as a not good, a no-show thing for a team. A competitive team definitely wouldn't be playing it in this way. But a lot of teams, playing in between the countries of each other, Maldives and Sri Lanka, a lot of problems coming in towards each other. So let's see the action, the competition. So Zuba, who do you have your money on in this?
So now as we look at the table, even this is a really tight race. So I I would say I would have my money on this game. I'm gonna go for something different. I'm gonna go for Valhalla Esports Mount Olympus. So who do you have your money on, Monkey?
Definitely going to have my money on E2STM7 again. But let's see, anyone can turn over the table. And Hamis, what do you think? I mean, last time also you had your money on STC Esports, but they couldn't even come into the top 5 finishes. Oh, he's going to go with RGC Xenocide. So he's going to support his friend Maddo over here. So let's see if Maddo is able to do something over here. So we got 2KD bot. Definitely going to keep an eye on him. But right now, Aksam all the way from the roadside has the Bison in the hand. 53 bullets in the hand. But definitely something that I hate about the Bison would be that bullet drop that comes in when you try to spray in farther than close range. But let's see, definitely a lot of competitive players over here who knows to control better recall, definitely better than me. And right now the early rotations are being made in by E2STM7. We can see so early rotations coming in. So that's the disadvantage about pushing. Look at that, the fight is still on a stand on, and the teams are rotating as well. So Akatsuki right at the center, right at the middle for now. So I think that's going to be really safe for themselves. Akatsuki on the other hand side, I think Intensity. You got to be kidding me. If we look at Intensity, we can see he already has 12 medkits under his name. So he's planning on the heal battle right now itself.
These guys are insane, guys. What the?
So if we have to calculate the total medkits coming in from them, let's just pay a quick attention. So 12 medkits on Intensity, 2 medkits on Manu, that's a 14, and then Mad with 2, 16,
16.
and 3 on Heril. So we have 19 medkits already for the team. So definitely, I think Intensity is not close to his team. Probably he's still searching for medkits. Probably he's looting everywhere and still searching for medkits. So we'll see at the end of the game how
He
many medkits
doesn't need
is
a gun, he just need a med kit. That's it. He only needs a med kit. And now here's the first knock coming out. Team 25 has down one player and he has been totally eliminated. 825 is Team Mount Olympus, and Mount Olympus Aksam is out of this game and out of the final.
I think Aksam will have to deal with the rest of the team. I think Equinox and Mount Olympus, this is one of the most famous fight. I think a new rivalry. I think it was usually SDZ who was going head to head with Mount Olympus, but now it's Equinox. It's actually Takuru's team who's coming in with the lead. But right now we can see a lot of teams centering in that position. I think where is the watch out team? Definitely we have to pay close attention, to what team is actually Infinity Club. So right now Sky9 is really tough position inside the circle, at the edge of the circle. But let's see where the rest of the team are. I think they're going with some tap shots on the side of 187, also on the other hand side trying to take the fight against INC. But let's see, if INC goes down, they can kiss goodbye to the championship title. So in that case, it's everyone actually. It's RGC Akatsuki, Infinite Club, SL Family, DM7. So much pressure on these teams. They get a too soon. They do not come in that top 3. They do not get those skills. They do not get the placement points. They are definitely going to kiss goodbye to the championship title. They'll just end up somewhere in the top 5. And talking about the top 5 positions, they are definitely going to get a part of the prize pool. So last and final match of the night. Let's see what sort of an action are we going to witness. And right now shots are being fired in from left, right, and center onto the side of 187. So I think Tule is going to be able to heal himself. He has the UMP only. So Viper also coming in to assist Tule. Let's see what sort of action is going to come through. And Akatsuki on the other hand side trying to get some shots fired. We got Intensity over here still with 12 medkits only, not being able to find more. I think one kill secured under their name. I don't know whose kill was that, but let's see what sort of play
On top
is
of
going
the
to come
med kits, they do even have that the bigger med kit. I'm not sure what the name is. That green color thing.
It's actually a medkit. The others are called first aid.
Ah, okay. They have the first aid and the med kits as well.
Yep. So let's see how. So the fun thing about the medkit is usually people don't prefer the medkit because it takes more time to heal yourself because it gives you the full health. And TM7 offers getting knocked over there from STC Mifzal. So let's see what sort of action is going to come in from there. Will they be able to come in with the rush? Is the question. So Office going down, he should be able to get the revive. Mark getting the knock on towards 2KD bot. So that's the team that Hamis was favoring for. So many knocks coming in, back to back knocks coming in from all directions. And right now SDZ is causing some serious trouble, some serious pain for the side of TM7. So they do not know that, but anything can happen. So let's see, ISSL coming in from behind of SDZ might actually be able to do some trouble for the side of SDZ. Let's see if they are able to. Actually, I think Lucifer trying to get that partner say headshot, the clean headshot onto Mifzal. Will he be able to? Is the question. I think he should be able to. Goes up with the prone shot. Is the prone shot going to be enough? I think he should be able to. Quick prone shot coming. It's STZ versus ISSL coming in from behind to do some damage onto the team. Now STZ needs to make a move, needs to do something from here because they are in a sandwich position. They are getting shots from all directions, and with the zone shifting in, it's going to shift in totally towards Ruins, and the center of Ruins totally completely empty for the moment. So which team is going to quickly rush in towards Ruins is the question. But let's see. Already the vehicles are being snatched in by the side of TM7, so they are going in with the oil rotation. The STZ also quickly moving away from this position. They don't want to get into this action. They don't want to lose players early on. So smart move coming in from them. And what a heavy skin that is. That's like an African jeep over there. But let's see if they're able to do something at this end.
We are currently spectating team number 14, which is Urbif. And they seem to be strolling around this jungle, looking at the safari. They are trying to find lions, but they can't. And they are going to be meeting some hunters, I guess. Yeah, they are getting hunted right now by Team 24 over here, which is SC Esports. But they won't be taking much damage. Only one player is low. The rest have decent amount, and they will be surviving that safari attack.
Yeah. So yeah, most of this team settling down in the south side of the zone. As we can see on the screen, we got a whole bunch of teams right below, but there is no teams right above. Rozok School all completely empty. So the predictions are probably coming wrong, but Urbu already left the most devastating territory, and they have gone in. And looking at Mount Olympus, LND, Equinox, all of them proudly pushing here right now. That's three teams over there. Nabi is probably shitting his pants right now because he is stuck between two teams. That's a total of 8 players, and he's alone. I mean, there is another term for that. I can't. There is another term for that, but I can't say that term. So definitely, he is in a really, really tough position, I would say. So those shots fired in by Aladdin definitely doing so. Whether it's damaging OPMF or not, definitely it's damaging one of our caster here, caster slash streamer here. Definitely it's damaging him. So, definitely Aladdin,
mentally damaging. Because we are hearing things that we shouldn't be hearing by a gun. Am I right? Okay.
Yeah, definitely that's not what you will hear from a player who is getting shot by a gun. Definitely that's not the reaction that you will be getting. So with that, let's see STZ Mifzal coming in towards the close of E2STM7. He might actually get taken down if he lives in this position. So he might actually be stuck here for the moment. He won't be able to back off as well. But let's see. Depends on where the zone is going to shift in. We have the zone coming in and SL family again. with their passive plays coming in towards the longest and late rotations by them to secure a good spot. So right now, still the top three teams are there. Akatsuki is there, TM7 is there, SL Family is there, and Infinity Club is also there. So let's see how it's going to go in towards their direction as well. With that, we have, I think, the most crowded south side and Infinity Club. Look at Infinity Club, the way they are positioned themselves, they can easily, they got 2 kills already under their name, so that's really going to be a boost for them. They are literally sitting down in the second place. All they need is a really now spotting up Mirzal is really hard. He can actually spot out Eddie. I think he spots out Eddie. He might go for the shots. If he gets the knock, the rush will be coming through. But what is the call is the tougher situation is going to be the call. If he decides to take up the vehicle, it's going to be goodbye Eddie from this angle. So let's see. Mirzal with the DP28 has the M249 as well. Let's see how is he going to play it out. And on this end, we got WTF versus Akatsuki. So let's see how that's also going to go in the way. WTF also not having the best performance from the grand finals, but with that we'll have to see how the rotations are going to come through. And we have the zone going all the way, a unique zone actually. Now the teams, it's time to get the rotations, and Mifzal I think goes down with the spray on towards Eddie, but it's not going to connect. Eddie is going to go into safety, so I think the long rotations are going to come through. So let's see if he is able to actually, Eddie is going the wrong direction actually. Hello Eddie, calling out to Eddie. Communication failure I think comes in. Eddie goes on with a tough switch up, but let's see if Eddie is able to actually get in with his team. I think Haite is leading the team into the zone. It's a really good rotation coming in from TM7, a beauty rotation actually I would say, but let's see if they are able to do something. And Akatsuki on the other hand side, they'll also have to move inside the circle, and they might be meeting the makers of Infinite Club. If Haite keeps up to this angle, he might actually be falling with Infinite Club. It's a really tough call to decide on what is going to happen. Let's see if he is able to actually spot out the players of Infinite Club. But look at that crowd in Pochinki. My God. People might be actually thinking, the players might be actually thinking that there are so many players inside the circle right about now. But look at how empty it is. Ruins is empty, and now OPMF going in to crash the party of Urbu. We got to quickly pay out attention to that. Urbu is going to get in some. Grigor gets the knock on towards Maure. So that's the first knock coming in. We need to quickly see what's happening. Party goes down onto the side of Destro, and another quick rush coming in from Urbu. They're going to secure 4 kills, and Zayan goes down as well. Urbu with 4 easy peasy kills, and Wish is going to get the revive with the smokes being thrown in. 4 kills secured for the side of Urbu. So right now the top 3 teams are still alive. Infinite Club still in the game. Let's see, TM7 also in the game. Akatsuki, where are you guys? I think Akatsuki might be going in with the fight against ISSL, but depends on how the situation is going to go. Akatsuki will have to make the rotations as well. I think ISSL leaves out Jimmy. It's a do-or-die situation for him, and will be backing off, but let's see how that goes in their way. And Urbu right now looting as much as they can. I think they can get as much as first stage as possible from these loot crates. They have 4 crates to work with for the moment, and with that I think OPM Spectres also heard the gunshots. They can be paying attention towards Urbu, so Urbu needs to have a keen eye with 10 seconds to go for the zone to shift in. It's going to be a really tough call coming in from these teams, but let's see. WDF Psycho goes down for the side of SDZ. I think shots are being fired in. So the last and final game of Masodi Elite Scotch Championship, the money on teams, E2S TM7, RGC Akatsuki, SL Family. Where is SL Family? Oh, so SL Family right now, they somehow they managed to come inside towards the direction of school. So what rotation coming in from them, smart move coming in from them to get enough of placements. I think that's a really good position to get placements, but let's see, all the time will tell if they are able to actually survive in that position. But with that being said, I think if someone actually goes towards Motor City, it would be the best position that you can ever ask for. Look at the way, looking at the zone, it's like literally no man's land. I mean, everyone's still in that south corner. Heril goes down the side of Mamata. Mamata goes down the side of Mad. What's happening over there? We got to check out there. Mamata skill getting finished off by Mad. And ISSL versus Akatsuki. Fate always meets each other. That's what we're talking about. Intensity coming in from behind. Let's see. Already 4 kills on the board, but Heril is knocked out completely. Mad is getting dishing out some damage. Where is Mad? I think Lucifer, who is outside the play zone, should be paying attention to the vehicle that's coming in for the support, and let's see if that's going to help in. And Raze on the other hand side is going to do out some damage, but will they be able to get the revive is the question. Heril, I think, is going to bleed out at this moment. They won't be able to get the revive on towards Heril. He's going to bleed out to the play zone, and the zone shifting in. TM7 in a really, really good position for the moment. INC, look at the way they have predicted the zone. SL family, they got literally nothing to do, ladies and gentlemen. All they need to do is sit this out. It's literally a comfortable championship title. Who is going to win it is the question. Heril goes down to the play zone. The championship title at stake. 4 kills on the board for Akatsuki. Will they be able to survive into the top 3? Who's gonna be the final elite squad champion? That one true champion is definitely going to be a hard call, but let's see. Everyone fighting for a really good matchup. A really good chicken dinner is all you need. So Zumba,
Yes,
what do you think?
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, I think this will go down to the wire. Even in the last zone itself, I think there will be 6 to 7 teams around that, and then from there the teams will start get eliminated, and it's really hard to tell which team is going to take the dinner for sure. But I think the team which takes the dinner is going to be the title winner in the end.
And
So
with
what
that,
do you think, Monkey?
I think right now I'm going to put my money on Akatsuki, but definitely, personally, I am going to say this, but it's not something every caster says. But Akatsuki, if they do not get a chicken dinner in this, and if they result in the top 3 positions, it's going to be a historic moment for them to get that championship title. First time ever, even in Sri Lanka's history, even in Maldives history, it's going to be the first time in any tournament. Even in PMCO, you wouldn't see a team win a tournament without a chicken dinner from 12 matches. It's a huge amount of matches, Zubba. So Akatsuki, if they can win it all, it's going to be really, really amazing coming in from these underdogs. You can't actually call them underdogs if they win the championship title from these pro teams, isn't it?
True. You can't call them underdogs. We had to call them the champions afterwards.
Definitely, we'll have to call them the champions. But let's see how Akatsuki is going to survive with just 3 men. They'll have to get some shots fired. I think a few shots are being fired in towards the side of Team Deno. Mono trying to get this kill secured, but no, it's not connecting anyone. The DP is just doing some damage, dishing out some damage. But right now the play zone is going to shift in, and it might go into the favor of Infinite Club. Always we saw a passive chicken dinner coming in from the side of Infinite Club. Now the nades are being thrown in for the side of DVP. And look at the nade coming into the face of Bish. Oh, he almost got it. He almost got it right. Maybe the timing was a little bit off, but right now the play zone is going to go all the way towards the side of SL family and Infinite Club. Will this be Infinite Club's match? Will this be the time that they get the winner chicken dinner? This might actually be it. But look at that, the hill mountain where TM7 can actually settle in. It's actually SDZ who's going in towards that direction. So let's see how this is going to be played in towards them. It's not going to be easy or whatsoever. We'll have to wait and see how it's going to be for the side of them.
As we see, Obib have been eliminated and they got 13th place. They finished 6th in last in the table. They are 6th right now, but 13th place I don't think is a good place if you want to get the top first place.
Yep, definitely. I think SDZ is getting a few damages coming in from Infinity Club, who is settling in that center zone. But right now behind them, I think it's actually E2S TM7, the other team that we got to watch out for. If this goes to be the end of E2S TM7, it would be goodbye E2S TM7 for that championship title. Height is dishing out a lot of damage. He might be actually getting taken down from here. Office goes down. So look at that confusion coming in. Where is Rinao going to park his vehicle is the question. He might actually get taken down from this end, but we'll have to see. Only time will tell. Hitte being right in front of him might be actually a tough call for him to make. Will he be able to do it is the question. He might get taken down over here, but no, now someone at the manages to sleep it out. And look at that. He gets taken down by Hitte, and this might be the end of E2S TM7. This is not what we would have expected from them, and the rotations going in, total mess coming in from them, and they might end up in fourth or fifth place if they get taken down now. TM7 height is also going down. Viper with a beautiful net coming in from him. So this might actually be the end of them. But let's see. Infinity Club still surviving this through. Akatsuki on the other end surviving this through. So it might be Akatsuki's game. This might be the game changer for Akatsuki. Anything can happen at any time is the question. And look at that, dishing out some serious damage coming in. The first aid kit going in. But let's see. Infinity Club having complete zone. And SL family on the other hand side, 0 kills, but having the zone, nobody's disturbing them for the moment. So a lot of rotations that could have been done early on got missed out by so many of these teams. So let's see. Look at Infinity Club sitting pretty in that circle. SL family needs to make their way. Akatsuki needs to make their way. What is going to happen is the question. Hinte gets the damage done, but TM7 on the other hand side trying to make Eddie trying to keep the team still alive. We'll see if he is able to do something, or rather at this point it's going to be really hard for him if he doesn't make it to the play zone. He has used all of his first aid kits, but he can come down into a prone position and try to secure some amount of placement. But let's see if he's able to actually do something or the other. I think he'll have to go on with the bandages if I'm not wrong, but the nades are being thrown in by SDZX. So did he get the damage dished out on towards E2STM7? But no, I don't think so. The nade is not going to connect in. So I think Snipey goes down to the play zone, and now they'll have to push in. I think SDZ has a really good advantage point over here. 7 teams alive. E2STM7 AD still keeping the team alive. On the other hand side, AKT getting some shots fired at the side of SL family. ISSL coming in to get their first chicken dinner. Will they be able to do so? Infinite Club Resha goes down. Now AKT, how will they play this? How will they enter the zone is the question. How will SL family enter the zone? I'm sure someone has all the medkits and someone is going to do the heal battle coming in from SL family. As I know, they are all into the heal scene. I think 3 first aid kits. Mayu has 3 and Price has 4. That's not going to be enough for them to settle inside Wrangle. But let's see. I think Mibzal gets the knock on with Lucifer from that end. Now they're trying to push inside the circle. They might actually go for a crash on into the compound, but only time will tell if they're able to actually do it. Yep, Infinite Club, look at that. Akatsuki coming in, totally trying to get inside the circle. Oh, that's one way to come into the circle, ladies and gentlemen. Woo coming into the circle. Now SL family and E2STM7. Look at the way how Eddie is trying to push himself in the circle. He somehow managed to come into the circle. Eddie, what a surviving coming in from him. But let's see if he is able to survive this right through. It's going to be really hard with SDZ coming in that way. But look at Akatsuki on the other hand side. Oh, what a game coming in from him. Mad, are you heal battling right now is the question. I think Murno goes down and Intensity is the other player. He goes down as well. 2 nades getting cooked on. Beautiful nades, and that's what happens. Now Mad is the only player to get the championship. Will he be able to? 18 medkits on Mad right now. How many seconds from the zone? 48 seconds, 46 seconds. Is this going to be enough is the question. Quick first stage coming in from Mad, but will this be actually enough to change the game over here is the question. Let's see, let's find out what's going to happen. It might be the end. Where is SL family at this moment? I think SL Jayanga, Mayu, Yaya surviving this through. Will they be able to? Jayanga getting burnt out. Jayanga gets burnt out. Now Mayu and Yaya is the only 2 players remaining. If SL family goes down here, AKT has a lot of chance, a lot of hope of faith, a leap of faith, I would say. 13 medkits on Mars. But what is Infinity Club going to do at this point? 6 kills on the board for them. They might actually sweep up the chicken. They might actually sweep up the championship. But STZ is the only team that can cause trouble for Infinity Club. A nice 2-2 split coming in from them. Jayanga is going to get burnt off and get finished off. But AKT, oh no, the championship title. What is going to happen? TM7 AD gets taken down in 7th place. So that's going to be the end and the hope for them to get the championship title. And now the nades are being dished up to the side of INC, but INC, this might be their game. But let's see, 8 medkits on the board, top 5 positions by AKT, 6 kills on the board for them as well. But Infinity Club, the chicken dinner can change it. If AKT is not in the top 3 spots, they might actually lose the championship to Infinity Club. This might be actually Infinity Club's first ever championship title. What is going to happen? DV Nano goes down, STZX goes down for the hand of Jayanga. But what is actually going to happen? The position is being held strong by Infinity Club. Mad won't be able to enter this zone anytime soon. Only 4 medkits for Mad. Will he be able to do it enough? would he have done it for his team is the question. It's not going to be enough at all. He might not actually be able to push himself. T-Rex is going on a rampage right now, and STZ might actually be pushing inside the circle. X goes down. Mifzal and Icham going to be the only two players. Mifzal comes into a close, and now Iran gets another kill secured. X also goes down, and now where is Mad? I want to pay close attention to Mad. He gets the vehicle, tries to push inside the zone, but will he be able to? I don't think so. He jumps out and he damages himself and kills himself in 5th place. Will this be the end of Akatsuki? 8 kills on the board for Infinity Club. This might actually be the game changer. SL family also still surviving this through. Mayu and Jayanga, would they have done it? Will this be enough is the question. Mayu coming in from inside, coming in from out. He's going to get knocked out of the play zone. He's going to get killed off in 4th place. And that's the end of SL family. Sorry. In 4th place. Now Infinity Club. 9 kills on the board. Last 3 players arrive. This might be the first ever championship coming in from Infinity Club. Let's see. Let's find out. Has Akatsuki done enough? What a play zone to shift in towards Infinity Club in this last match. And SL family with 4th place with just 2 kills. And now Mifzal, Icham. Can they keep the hopes alive for Akatsuki? If they actually take down Akatsuki here. Sorry, if they actually take down Infinity Club here, it might be the hopes. Maybe a point difference, maybe a 2-point difference, maybe a 3-point difference. It's only going to be, only time will tell what's going to happen. But my oh my, we got to talk about Infinity Club's amazing comeback coming in from them. Day one never went in so well for them, but what a comeback coming in from Infinity Club to win their first ever tournament. And this might be actually Sri Lanka's first ever team to win the championship title. What is going to happen over here? This might be history written. Either it's Akatsuki going to end up being the champions without a chicken dinner, or will it be Infinity Club winning the championship title for the first time for Sri Lanka, a Maldives tournament being won by a Sri Lankan team. Let's see. There goes the Molly. Resha might actually get burnt in for that. No, Resha is going to survive it through. But Mifzal trying all his best. But will they be able to keep the hopes up for SDZ is the question. Because there are players, Iran and T-Rex, who's right above in that balcony. They might be playing the balcony for now. They're not going to jump and down anytime soon. No medkits or no healables or whatsoever. What about SDZ? Let's check out what SDZ has to work with. I think SDZ also not having enough healables. I think 0 medkits on Mifzal and 0 medkits on Icham. So they'll have to work with what they have.
Ichan has 15. Ichan has 15 medkits.
Oh, my bad. Icham has 15 medkits, so that's going to be really good. But let's see what Resha is up to. I think Resha also might be the next heal battle guy. But let's see. Resha has 1, T-Rex has 0, and Iran has 4. So no heal battle is going to come in. If they go in for a heal battle, it's going to be really hard. And Iran now trying to play the game of a healer. But look at Laconic. Has 15 medkits as well. Laconic also in the heal game. What has even happened to our tournaments? It's all about the heal battles now. It's all about how many medkits you can find out. So many heal battles coming in. Infinity Club, the only choice for them is to go in a do or die situation. But let's see how they're going to work with it. And I think it's maybe Resha is not having the utilities to work with. He might be not having the nades. He might be not having the smokes. So that's why he's just sitting pretty and waiting for them to come in. But looking at Laconic, I don't think that 15 set kits is going to work for him because he has 0 boosters. His energy bar is literally drained right now. I don't think he can work with it. But let's see. Maybe maximum he can go with 1 first aid kit and he's done for the day. But let's see. Icham on the other hand side, he has the boosters, but the zone is not shifting in. So he might have to do something. And the zone shifting in, it's going to be the last play zone. So Infinite Club, let's see what is the game, what is going to be the play. And Mifzal takes down 1. Mifzal might get 2. No, Mifzal dishes out the damage. So the zone might take Iran. The zone is going to take play zone. And Rasha is going to get taken as well for the play zone. He has only 1 first aid kit. This might be the chicken dinner for STZ. STZ Charm with the heal battle gets the chicken dinner from Infinity Club. Will this be the difference? Will this be the difference? Is the question. Mifzal dished out so much of damage. What are we even seeing? Infinity Club, will you? I don't know. Will Infinity Club actually get the championship title? Will there be a point difference? Akatsuki had the kills, had a 5th placement. That's going to be around 6 points. I think 6 to 8 points. I'm not exactly sure. But what is going to happen? I think it's going to be a really tight call. It's actually going to be a championship sweep. Akatsuki or Infinity Club. We'll find out. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming back with the championship. Who has won it all and who has done it? Masodi Esports Championship is all not about about gun skill. It's not about how aggressive you are. It's about the heal battles, baby. You need to heal. You need to win. So that's what STC did, and that's their triple chicken dinner coming in from STC. The only team to get 3 chicken dinners. The rest of the teams, everyone having only 1 chicken dinner under their name. So a whole lot of competition coming in from the top 16 teams. My oh my, what a game, what a night. So we'll be back shortly with the table and how everything has ended and who's going to be the MVPs of this tournament. So stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. Will Akatsuki or will Infinity Club be getting their first ever championship title? Definitely both these teams is going to be the first ever time to get the championship title in a major tournament such as Masodi Esports Championship 2021. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back shortly.
එකකා එකු අනිකකු බදයි කමා එකු ආයිලා ආයිලාය එකු හිංගමජවුම් එබ්බෑවන්තකමා එකු ජුවානු නායකු උම්මීද ඇයිල්මා එකු හුනරු හුනරා එකු හිව්වරු ඒසිනා එකු විදේසින් ගදරා ඉහ්තිරාමා එකු